What up? This is kind of impromptu, but I kind of think it's important. I am sitting on the loading dock of my building, and I was picking up some snacky kind of supplies to set up for a backpack for this weekend. And I figured I would share with you guys kind of what I look for. One of the big things that I like in like hiking snacks or packability snacks, even like some of my sustainment stuff that I have in my long duration bag, is like tuna pouches. I love tuna, and it's kind of counterintuitive, especially when you live in Texas and everything is like fucking piping hot. However, when you stuff them inside the bag, they do tend to stay temperature stable. These things are invaluable to me because they pack flat. They're easy to open, and I can literally just kind of shove my paw in there and shove it in my face hole, and they're delicious. This is yellowfin tuna in extra virgin olive oil and tomato basil. I love tomato basil, so like these things are like super delicious. I usually I buy those generally 10 at a time, and I'll put them in my cupboard and I'll grab them as I need them and just kind of go. Or I have my everyday bag that sits in the back of the car, and that's my snacky thing too. Along that same route, these are also super easy. If you don't want to eat just regular tuna and you want something with a little more heft or a little more bulk to it, these things are great too. Again, they pack super friggin' small, and you can fit a lot of those in a pretty small space. So I love this sort of stuff for that reason. And it's not the same thing all the fucking time. Then we get into like canned stuff. I'm a huge fan of packing things that require a can opener. I'm not so big of a fan of things that have a pull tab on them. The reason I don't generally like pull tabs is bouncing around inside of a bag. I've had stuff hit that top and break the seal. And thankfully, when it happened to me, it didn't like piss all over the place. It stayed kind of localized in a pair of socks, kind of like what you did last night in your bedroom. But it still sucks because you got to wash the socks, dry the socks, and make sure they're not all crunchy and crusty. Be careful with stuff like this because you do have to add water to it, which is not the end of the effing world. But if you're in somewhere where water is kind of a hectic problem, that can turn into a bit of a concern. However, these, yeah, they require a little more effort, but I used to eat a lot of Hormel chili. This stuff, way better. So, Wolf, I'm not the no bean, or I like the no bean stuff. I'm not a big legumes guy. I want to get that protein into my face hole as quick as possible. And I like the taste of meat. Maybe it's, too much time in prison. Maybe it's not. I don't fucking know. I just like meat. Fuck you, I'm a carnivore. I hope some of that kind of helps you guys out. I like that stuff quite a bit. I will try to post a few more of these little like pack tips kind of things that I like to pack in a bag, especially when I'm trying to be minimalist, or I know I'm going to be out somewhere and I'm not going to be able to catch squirrels or rabbits or people I don't like. Hope it helps. Deuces, F off.